let's give a different angle, a completely different angle, because we have a lot of entrepreneurs, tech people. The next one is an artist, and by the way, he has got his exposition. I think he opened the exposition yesterday. So if you want to have a look after his speech, could be interesting. And I think is an interesting way of seeing things, you know, watching them from an artist's point of view. And I will introduce it only with his name, because the surname is so difficult. Please welcome Clemens. Hi, Clemens. How are you going? Take a seat. Yeah. I have an horrible surname, Montemagno, and in English, I created a SoundCloud where I explain the accent. So if you want to say my surname, you click play and you hear me that explain my pronunciation. So help me with your surname.
Von Wedemeyer. Von Wedemeyer.
All right.
Wedemeyer.
Wedemeyer, okay.
Don't say Wondermeyer, it's not correct.
All right.
But
excellent. All right. So, Clement, thanks for being here. We just, you know, have a quick chat, but I think your opinion could be very interesting to contaminate a little bit our conference. We want to show the video first that you prepared.
Yeah, because when I was asked to intervene here, I thought maybe I could show something that I developed, researched on a few years ago about isolation, because you're all so connected and you want to connect, you want to make business, you always talk about technical stuff, internet, computer, and so on. And I wanted to show a case of isolated people in the jungle, in the Brazilian rainforest and on Andaman Islands close to India.
Right.
Which are not connected at all. But there was a YouTube clip I saw, and there are 200,000 people that watched it. So it seems to be that isolation is very important.
So people completely not connected, completely isolated.
Yeah.
No internet, no everything.
No, and they defend themselves. They, if you enter, you want to enter the island, they're killing you.
Serious?
Or run away and hide, because they know that technology is bad and kills people, and that's why they don't want to mix up with it.
Okay, should we watch the video? If you have it from our director, here we are.
So this is from a YouTube clip from the Andaman Islands close to India, and that was the first contact that happened a few years ago.
To this day, some groups still refuse any attempts at contact. As soon as someone penetrates their territory or reaches their island, that person is killed or driven away. Perhaps they know that most native populations who allowed contact with colonizing Europeans no longer exist today. But some try to adapt or assimilate. Some even tried to go to war, obtaining similar weapons as their opponents. And every contact involved the transmission of disease. Nevertheless, isolated Indians still live in the Brazilian rainforest today. There is said to be a handful of groups. They flee from death at the hands of firms that cut timber or drill for oil in the forests. The intermediary says that we have to film them without making direct contact. Direct contact would lead to their demise. Filming and photographing do not mean having contact. These pictures must be believed, otherwise the subject will soon cease to exist. To the same degree that the anthropologist is trying to understand the language, traditions, and customs of the group, they are also studying him and trying to profit from him.
They had no pottery, but may have used broken skulls as domestic utensils. They made core tools and axes.
So I think it's
the core tool was tipped out of the center of a lump of stone.
Approach if we think about like our experiences completely.
With a sharp point.
Well, the thing about it was when I did this project called The Fourth Wall, it was about contact and fiction and reality. When this could also all have been staged somewhere at an island, and somebody would have told us that it's like this, it's true, but maybe it was only done for the camera. So the difficulty is how can you believe in something? How can you believe in images, and when what is your detection on it? So that was one thing I did in this project.
How technology did impact your job? I mean, often you think that an artist is totally not a tech person, you know, but probably things start to change. What do you think?
Well, I think some artists, of course, refuse having contact, for example, with technology because they say, I'm a painter, I have to stay on this medium. I'm more a filmmaker or video artist, if you want. I have to deal with technology, and it's only through technology this becomes visible. And this, for example, is an installation which you see up here in Gallery 5, which is made with a new technology, a laser scan system, where we scanned the whole room. A sculpture workshop in Cinecittà in Rome, and it was scanned with laser scanners in 40 different positions, and then stitched together to create a point cloud in the computer. So you could, and then we navigated with a virtual camera through the space.
Right. So this is big technology artistic project. So there is a lot of tech involved to create this.
Yeah, but it wasn't it was only important that we used the technology because to show the shift from let's say the material cinema, where people had to build sets and work on film sets, and to new 3D or post-production based filmmaking, where you create virtual realities or backgrounds with blue screens, etc. So I chose this technology because I wanted to work on the idea of material in film.
Right. It's interesting because you start from your idea, from your vision, and then you find the right technology to execute it. And often in our world, we start from technology to find, you know, the right way to go, the right idea. So it's interesting.
Sometimes it also starts with technology, because I only heard about this, the possibilities, and only if you know about it, you can do something with it, no?
Right.
And connected to this is also the new technology which will change also sculptures in art, printing, 3D printing, which will also have a deep impact on producing sculptures for art museums and galleries, so you can...
Definitely. Are you going to work on 3D printing, some kind of...
It's not really my business, but
right.
It would be a possibility.
Excellent. Do we have any other images or video?
There's a detail from this, from the next image, please. So you see, the closer you get with the virtual camera, the more you see the points, the distance is like 2-3 millimeter, the resolution. So the closer you get to the figure, the less it is visible. So you can really, like a ghost, fly through the material, let's say, which is now, of course, only digital. And we have in a very bad resolution, we have an example of a movement through this virtual space, which is the next film, the last film, Il Ultimo.
Right. Roberto, if you can find it. Excellent. What is this?
So this is the film which creates, which is a subjective camera, POV camera position of a person walking through this abundant space during the night. So and this ghost, of course, because it's in a virtual file, can walk through walls, so and through statues. And with the sound, we created a kind of soundscape, which produces the impression of walking through the space. And it's kind of a 3D without 3D glasses, because you can the movement creates the impression of three-dimensionality.
Really impressive. Hey guys, let's give a big applause for. It's really impressive. And if someone is interested, is it possible to watch this in Maxi in this moment?
Yeah, in the Gallery 5 next 4 months.
Excellent, excellent. All right, so Gallery 5, if you want to watch some of this interesting piece of art, thanks again one more time.
Thanks.
And good luck for everything. Huh? All right, let me move chairs here. Always keep doing things. Next speaker, how is it? Cool, huh? Now, number 5, I'll go there. I say to Giovanna, I said, I want to go around, and then Luca came and said, no, you have to stay there working, moderating. So I can't see the Maxi, but I'll try to find the moment.
We're organizing a tour at 6:30.
Okay, so that's my chance. Very good, very good.